Welcome to Beyond the Velvet Veil. Welcome back. I'm your girl, Ash.
And a platinum.
And we are Two Shades of Blonde. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. All right, kitties.
Kitties.
Listen. Come in. Come here.
Come closer.
Bring it in. We are the aunties you didn't know you had and needed, okay?
Oh, okay.
So I want you to do us a favor, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Go on and tell your cousins and them.
Everybody that
Go
you
on
know.
and tell your brothers, your sister.
Mm-hmm.
Go on and tell your mama and daddy.
And daddy. Yeah.
Your caregiver, whoever it is, okay? That this is the show to watch,
Yeah.
to hear.
To listen to.
Bring them in, okay? Platinum.
Yes.
Platinum.
Yes.
What the hell did we just see?
I believe it's called Captain America. I forgot the rest of it. It's the version
Brave
without
New World somewhere.
Brave New World. The world is brave, apparently.
I'm just going to say,
Okay.
I'm conflicted.
Why are you conflicted?
There were some themes that had they executed them to the degree that I really wanted them to be executed, I thought this would have been dope.
Okay.
My expectations were too high. I think that's why I'm conflicted.
You went in way too hot, girl.
That's it. How was your experience of this movie?
My experience was I was more so waiting on your food to come. I was like, where is her food? And why did mine come before hers? Okay.
Facts.
But the movie itself, my first note here, the first word I wrote, I do believe, let me make sure, corny.
Ooh.
Corny.
Yeah.
That's what I got. It was giving me like the first Hulk, you know how it was so corny and just so like, okay, let's get to something else.
Yeah.
I was waiting for it to get better.
You were waiting a long time.
I waited.
We're still waiting.
We're still waiting.
One eternity later.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree. And the writing.
Okay.
I want to redo.
Okay.
Actually, let's go into story time.
Let's do story time. I love story
Let's
time.
do story time.
Okay.
Harrison Ford was the new president. However, they started off with giving us this idea that he and his daughter are estranged.
Very strange.
Very estranged. And then they moved 5 months in the future.
Correct.
To Captain America thwarting this
Robbery,
this
hostage theft thing.
Correct.
Trade off.
Which, by the way, was stupid. Why do we have hostages for a deal we intended to have? Now, they didn't know that the buyer was not coming. Why are we holding these people hostage? I got the thingy thing. I got the goods.
I got what you need, Chief. I got food stamps. I got incense. I got a Greyhound bus in the parking lot. A Greyhound bus? Don't ask questions, Chief.
Hustle man, you got wedding rings?
Yup, you talking about the jewelry department. That's right over in the jewelry department.
And I'm waiting for the buyer. Why do I have hostages?
Well, I remember Sidewinder, aka Giancarlo Esposito, Big Brother Almighty.
Why
It was corny.
What we doing? What we doing here?
The best part about that scene to me was Captain America flexing his wings because they were made of vibranium. And I said, "Oh, that's pretty cool.
Okay,
what it can do."
Upgrade.
And then we got into the story.
This is Falcon Captain America to me. Okay, when you got wings, you still kept the wings, which that was cute. I really liked the vibranium shield.
Yeah.
But little Captain America Falcon is going to be a new name for me. But the fact that you don't have any powers is really like, it got under my skin. I ain't even going to hold you.
I mean, Iron Man also does
he
not?
was smart. That was
He had a suit.
He had a suit, and he was very smart. That was his power. And there were a lot of plans, especially the one in Endgame it killed him, but his plan to just take the little thingy, I don't know names of nothing, but he took the thing, he snapped it, boom, bam, the world.
I don't understand a word you're saying.
That's a great synopsis. Thank you. I remember the whole movie now. Thank you.
He was smart.
Yeah.
Captain America, Sam Wilson. I like him as a human being.
Okay.
I think he's very noble, and I know that's why he was chosen to be Captain America. That can't be the only reason why you are Captain America. Your nobility. You got to fight aliens and big things.
And your own teammates, apparently.
Apparently.
So
how you plan on doing that outside of your little suit?
And don't need them and do it yourself.
How, Sway?
Take a few.
So, little Captain America Falcon, he thwarted this hostage buyer-seller deal that was supposed to be taking place between little Jean Carlos and some unknown buyer that we are not aware of. But apparently, little John Carlo has something better than the vibranium. It's called an antininium.
thank you for writing the word down. It was on the screen. Okay. The stuff that's better than vibranium.
The anti-antinum.
Okay, we're gonna go there. We're gonna go with it.
The antininium is like a better,
stronger, more
than the vibranium.
Correct.
And it technology is what it is. It's the better version of. It's the Apple version of vibranium.
Ooh, shots fired.
It is the best thing out there at this point. And so apparently, I don't know where in the timeline any of this took place, but there is a world or something just landed in the middle of the ocean that everybody was trying to lay claim to, that has this antininium on it. Okay.
The Celestial Islands, I do believe it's called.
I don't know what. That must have come in one of those Marvel shows that I did not. I refuse to watch.
I don't know. It looked very uninhabited, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Because all you saw was like a huge hand come out, and maybe like half of a skull, I'm assuming, or half of a head.
Correct.
And where they harvest the aluminum, where they harvest the Advil, I don't know.
I don't know.
They just found it somehow. How they got there, they didn't really explain that.
I'm almost sure it's one of those shows I didn't watch.
Probably is.
But it's there. Everybody was trying to lay claim to it, and they were trying to come up with a treaty between countries so that they had an agreement with how they were going to use or handle this thing. Well, all little Harrison Ford cared about was this little treaty.
Why is everybody little? Little Harrison Ford. The great Harrison Ford.
I mean,
Just playing. Fun shake.
they made it a point that he is a changed man from who he used to be. They said it 18 times. I am changed. I am not the man I used to be. I am assuming this is because from the first Hulk movie, he was an a-hole. I don't remember that movie. I'm not even going to hold you.
I was about to say the exact same thing. I have no clue.
And he had he had some vendetta against the Avengers. All of the, superpowered people he had an issue with back in the day.
Correct.
So the issue now is he brings in little Captain America Falcon. He says to him, hey, I want you to put back the Avengers. I am a changed man. I am now someone who believes in the work that you all were doing. And of course, everybody gave a side eye like,
you're a liar.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Correct. There was something about you I just can't quite trust, but we'll try. We'll figure it out. Lil Sam was also looking at him like, so how are we supposed to get past some of this stuff, son? That's really what he wanted to say. How are we supposed to get past some of this, all this stuff, son? Either way, they introduced little Isaiah. Actually, I like Isaiah.
Mm-hmm.
I really thought he felt genuine. And then I guess they tried to introduce us to the replacement Falcon. That kid was annoying.
Oh, you didn't?
He was entertaining. He was the entertainment, but he was also a little bit annoying. He reminded me of like the Spider-Man, like when Spider-Man first came into the Marvel universe.
Yes.
That very overzealous kind of.
Because he was like new to and he's a child.
And he was a child. Yep. That's what this was giving me. His little name was
Joaquin.
Joaquin.
Joaquin Torres.
Joaquin. Joaquin.
I mean, he is a master at the tech.
Yes.
He's the IT guy.
That is true.
He'll get you in.
Fast forward, they all decide to go to some that Captain America Falcon was invited to. He invited Isaiah and Joaquin to go with him. Long story short, they get in there and all of a sudden somebody turned on Isaiah.
5 individuals, actually.
Yeah. They hit the button and then they became super soldiers and
shot
at the president.
Mm-hmm.
And now at this point, everybody thinks Isaiah is, public enemy number 1. Of course, we know he is not. Captain America Falcon knows he's not. But he still goes to jail. And I felt so sad in that moment for Isaiah. That was like the one moment I had an emotional response because I felt so sad for him. I did. They were surrounding him, all the popo.
They were. And I said, this black man is going to jail on this February. Go ahead.
He did. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Jesus, why? Tell me why!
Captain America Falcon's agenda for the rest of this movie was to get him out of jail. Unfortunately, little Forrest Harrison.
Why are you the way that you are?
His name is Harrison Ford. I just want to point that out. You can keep the little, but it's Harrison Ford. Put some respect on it.
Yeah. I'm going to put some respect on that man's name. President Ross said, no, you're too close to this. I don't want you nowhere near it. Of course, he doesn't listen to him. Little Captain Falcons went rogue. And they came to find out that all of this was coming from
a base that he created for this man.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot his name. Bad guy. Samuel Stearns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Samuel Stearns.
Mm-hmm.
He created it for him to do experiments. From when Isaiah had shot them the first time, they realized that there was a flash on the individuals' phones,
right?
That had went and attacked everybody. The 5 individuals. It was like 5 flashes, and then a song played, and then they boom transformed into pretty much an immediate killing machine. By the time they got to the base, they saw everybody's picture that they had done some type of experiment on.
Yes,
and they saw that President Ross was one of them. President Ross got on the phone with Japan. Got on the phones with everybody but Japan, and they were like, look, if Japan ain't on board, we ain't finna do nothing with you.
We don't trust y'all anyway.
And so the president was like, all right, cool, I'm going to Japan and talk to the president, the man in charge of Japan. I don't know what his title is. But they go over there.
Yep.
And he talks to Japan.
He did.
And the man is like, so you're gonna act like you didn't set this whole thing up?
Who the hell do you think you're talking to?
What do you, what? So apparently Japan got some notes saying that the Americans are the ones who initially stole the
the
aluminum.
call is coming from inside the
house. And we were the ones who did it, and then we also went to go save it because America likes to throw their power.
Is it for what? Arresting me for what? I'm not allowed to stand up for myself? I thought this was America. Huh? Isn't this America? I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
And so Harrison Ford, President Ross, got very offended and was like, you know what? I don't need you anyway. And come to find out, his little feelings was hurt when he found out, oh no, the call really was coming from inside the house.
Really was.
And we did do this. Once he found out, just say that.
He didn't want to do that. He didn't want to take accountability for causing all of this unnecessary ruckus.
All of this is truly his fault.
Correct.
Had you just said, you know what? We have made a mistake. We will handle this. Honestly, technically that's what he should have done. I know why he didn't do it, because then people are going to start asking questions, and it would have led back to him.
All right, move on. Nothing to see here. Please disperse. Nothing to see here.
Either way you look at it, it is his fault.
Either way, this is his. Yeah, you're right.
It is his fault.
He could have just stopped this a long time ago, but
he could have, but
he didn't.
He's a changed man.
Sure.
That's what they wanted to keep saying. Little Stern was being experimented on, and then made an agreement with Ross. If you save my life, because Ross had some health issues that we didn't find out until later on.
He did.
If you save my life, come up with a way to, help me live longer, I will release you upon becoming the president. And he didn't do it.
He didn't do it.
That's cold-blooded.
He let him sit right there and rot.
He sure
for 16 years, I do believe he said.
For 16 years. And he's mad. Lil Stern is really, really mad, as I would be as well.
Livid.
Yeah. I would have messed some stuff out.
So he made it his mission to destroy Ross and all that he's built.
Yeah, that's what he did. He did a lot just for that, though. He did a lot.
He anticipated Captain America coming.
Something about his ability to, I guess, he knows all outcomes.
Yeah, he's
kind of probability and chances of things.
To me, he was kind of like Doctor Strange, but not as mystical
at all.
Whimsical. He had like gamma rays exposed to him, didn't he?
He did.
And so his whole head looked like, I'm not even sure, broccoli, but like light green broccoli.
The disrespect is real around here.
The struggle is real.
This struggle is so real. I am so disappointed with this movie because this is not the direction I thought it was going to go in.
Correct.
And I'm disappointed that this was the direction it went in.
All right, I get it!
Okay.
Anywho, Stern informed President Ross of his intentions to ruin his life, and Ross decided, I'm just going to try to keep all this a secret. And as a result, it was starting to take a toll on his health. The stress of holding these secrets was starting to take a toll on him.
Yeah, he was turning red on.
He was, exactly. He almost went Hulk.
He almost went Hulk on him.
Yes.
In the submarine, was it? Yes.
And then somebody distracted him and he calmed down.
Oh, thank God.
Ow.
President Ross decided to do a press conference in the Rose Garden, and something set him off. I don't remember what the devil it was. I can't recall. Something happened and something set him off.
Stern was talking to Black Captain America.
Okay.
Captain America Falcon. And he was like, so this is not just my entire plan. There's more to it. And Captain America Falcon was like, I remember you. I got somebody on the. No, you don't. He's gone.
Yep, took him out.
He was pretty much, Stern was pretty much like, I'm going to make this all go away. I'm going to tear it down. You just don't know how it's going to happen. And so I guess Falcon realized, let me go check on the president.
Right.
And then you heard some alarms go off.
Right.
Ross decided, President Ross, Lil Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
His security guard was trying to calm him down.
Right. They failed.
They failed. He started not growing. He started growling, grunting. Don't you can't stop me. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Hands on hips.
Yeah.
Rawr.
Rawr. Watch me turn, And then he slowly starts to turn into the Red Hulk.
He was enraged.
One of the reporters said, I didn't know they came in red.
Right.
Best part of the movie for me.
Yes. He goes Hulk. He turns into the Red Hulk.
He crushes everything. White House.
I mean, he tears up the White House.
Tears it up. Messes it up. Throws a helicopter at a helicopter.
He tears everything up.
I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. Sing, children. I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets.
And so Captain America tries to calm him down. It doesn't work. They fight.
Hulk is stronger than Captain America Falcon because Falcon ain't got no.
Don't have the juice.
He ain't got the juice.
He ain't got the juice. And Falcon, after one of his wings got, tore off, he punched into the ground and it was a big boom and, it took down everybody. And so Red Hulk does come out of the rubble and somebody says something.
Not Red Hulk.
Yeah, Red Hulk.
Hulk. Sorry, I heard Hawk.
Oh, Red Hulk.
Gotcha, Red Hulk. Okay.
The Red Hulk comes out of the rubble and he's ready to go for round 3. And Captain America just walks up to him and says, I know you were trying to change. I know it. I see it.
Things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
What are you doing?
And blah, 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 blah. He talks him down and
that's it.
That's it.
He turns back into Harrison Ford. Excuse me. Ross. President Ross.
Correct. And Stern was easily captured by the police.
Well, he went there to get captured to make sure that President Ross would turn into the Red Hulk. He said, I wanted to get caught to make sure that this happened.
This was dumb.
Also, this Wonder Woman, what was it? 1963, whatever. You remember the speech at the end? This is what this gave me. Like, it just took a conversation. I mean, I understand, yes, that does happen, but
uneventful.
This is, what are we doing? Fight.
This could be more epic.
It's supposed to be. You're an Avenger.
Correct.
I mean, in the end, they put they put President Ross and Samuel Stearns in the same jail.
Somebody else was captured there too. Didn't they keep Loki there at one point?
Ooh, I think so.
That was pretty much it. The treaty did get created.
It did.
And
everybody went and got to get their own aluminum.
That's it. End of story. What are we doing here? This was so uneventful.
It was unnecessary.
It really was.
Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. I've seen all of the movies. Do I remember any?
No.
I can tell you.
I don't know why everyone keeps asking if I remember things. I don't remember anything. Just as a general rule, if your question begins, do you remember, and doesn't end with how much you hated Moulin Rouge, then the answer is going to be no.
So are we starting anew? Are we making more Avengers?
I'm assuming all of these individual movies that they have been doing for the past umpteen years since Endgame, they're all going to eventually start to come together. The problem is when you did that in phase 1, you did it so much better.
Absolutely.
Oh God.
Okay. You're stressed. Oh goodness.
All right. Okay, so I do like Sam Wilson as a human being. I said that at the beginning. I do like him as a human being. I like his nobility. I like what he is trying to do. He sees the positives in people and he is trying to be a bridge. Not hold any hard feelings to what has happened, but also learn from past lessons. I appreciate his stance and how he approaches things. However, this is where I'm conflicted. He needs to take the serum. He needs to take the serum. Because that's what I'm missing from him. Like the lackluster fight.
No, like all of them.
All of them.
If it wasn't for your vibranium wings,
you would have been gone.
And I'm assuming also shield.
Correct.
What are we doing here?
Linda. Listen. Trying to save your life, asshole.
You are unmatched.
To anybody you fight.
Everybody.
You got to fight regular citizens.
Exactly. So that means we have to lower the quality of villain and their powers.
That's not going to work. Not with Giancarlo out there. I wanted more of Giancarlo.
I did. In fact, I wanted I wanted all of the characters that were a part of this movie to have come back in at the end.
Okay.
So that they would have all had purpose.
Okay.
Because they took out Stern way too easy. I know that was his plan.
Yeah.
This is not the movie Seven. Seven did it better.
When this is done, when it's finished, it's going to be... People will barely be able to comprehend, but they won't be able to deny.
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
That was your revenge? You could have done so much worse.
Yeah, I was expecting, unless, yes, they could have. I don't understand why they didn't.
You have mind control.
Literally.
You could have done anything.
I do want to talk about the themes.
There are some themes in here that stuck out for me.
Okay.
So in the Falcon and Winter Soldier show, I liked Isaiah, and how they introduced him was basically like, as a black man, y'all use these experiments on me.
Right.
I saw the parallel between how black people have been used for experiments historically, but then villainized.
Yes.
When we do what you
made us do.
Here we go.
You're a football player. It's in your blood. That's racist. Your soul. That's racist. Your eyes. That's gay. That's homophobic. That's black. That's racist. Damn.
And I felt like they brought that back into this movie, because in the show, Isaiah did not want to leave his house. He's like, look, I just want to be in peace.
Okay.
I just want to be in peace. And here you come, you trying to get me back out. And no, they're going to kill me. I'm not here for it. They finally get him out in this movie. And the fear that he had, it happened.
Yeah.
He was just wanting to live in peace. That's all he wanted to do. And he goes out, which he felt some type of way about, because he's like, you're canoodling with the enemy. You're canoodling.
Schmoozing.
These are the people that did this to us.
Right.
These are the things that they did to me.
Right.
And I don't see the value in going out and trying to befriend them.
Exactly.
And that's when Captain America was like, listen, we can work together. This actually can work out for us. So I saw both of their perspectives, and it made sense to me, and it just hurt my heart that the fears that Isaiah had, they came to pass.
Exactly.
And y'all experimented on him. You knew that this trigger still
is a trigger. He was in there for 30 years.
Man.
Yeah.
And after everything went down, they put him in jail. To me, they were not open to any alternative ideas or reasons to why he was triggered. It was just, he's just an angry black man for the things that we did to him, and he wanted revenge.
That's exactly what they said.
That's exactly what they said. There were no other ulterior motives in their mind. That was the one they were going with. And that stuck out to me very well, because unfortunately, that is a real life issue for a lot of black men.
It is.
It took another black man who understood that this is not who he is to figure out there has to be another reason.
Yeah.
Y'all were not interested. That bothered me.
True. I will say the other white men that were shooting people were treated the exact same.
You know something? You're right.
Facts.
But they needed Isaiah to be alive for Captain America Falcon.
Interesting.
That's why he kept them alive.
Oh.
Because he could have just taken them out.
He could have. Okay, you're right. But I saw that parallel, and I just said that stuck out for me.
Yeah. It was something else. Harrison Ford called Captain America's son.
What did you say?
And he was very upset. And then the black woman came. Now, he didn't say what he called him, but she was just like, oh my gosh, calm down. Just be on board with him. He's got a plan. And he was like, nah, bro. He's doing some crazy stuff and you don't even see what's going on.
And I think she said, don't be one of those
guys.
Mm-hmm.
And he sat there and it was like, okay, so it's you two. Exactly. Okay, so I guess this is just me.
The Kool-Aid as well, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you really want that job, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it blinds you.
No, it does.
Well, can't you see that's the last act of a desperate man?
That Kool-Aid will blind you.
Okay, that sugar. Go ahead.
That sugar will definitely take your sight.
Okay.
Let's be clear.
Okay.
It will take your sight.
Okay.
On one hand, from her perspective, she was not in the room when any of that happened. So it's very fair that she didn't quite understand the context in which he said it. But at the same time, her response is what made me kind of be like, no,
girl.
Sister girl.
Wake up. Open your eyes. Please.
See what's happening here. But I was happy that he did not drink
the Kool-Aid. Yeah.
Because at that point, he was like, all this nice guy, let's work together. I'm done.
What the hell is the bat for?
They used to call me Crazy Joe. Well, now they can call me Batman.
I would say I have another theme.
Yes. Change
the
your life.
Stress that Harrison Ford put on himself. Decided to put on himself. And he was taking these little gamma ray pills, thinking he was helping himself. He was probably just making himself more angry. You don't know what you're taking. You don't know what you're ingesting just because they give it to you.
Yeah, that too. You don't know what you're ingesting. We just experiments out here.
Yeah.
He really wanted to live.
No, he did.
Desperation will make you do something.
This is true.
What was he about to die of?
He just said his heart was failing. And nobody caught it but him, the bad guy. Sam Stern.
I want to know, how long had he been taking the pills that had the increased amount of gamma ray in it? Because I think that's what he said.
Yeah.
It increased.
It kept increasing every time he went to go see him.
Yeah.
And he saw him a couple of times.
So I'm trying to figure out why he didn't hawk out way earlier than this, because he had a lot of invitations.
Depending on how much it was being increased by every time he saw him.
Ooh.
And he was also waiting for the moment to where Harrison Ford would have to go off.
I just thought it was a dumb plan. It was a long plan that didn't need to be that long if it's just about revenge.
True.
You could have set him off at that first press conference and they would have saw who he was.
Right.
Actually, that would have been a better story.
Then a lot of stuff would have been in
enemy number one. They would have been after him.
Right.
That would have been more entertaining.
You think you're so smart.
And if you don't know, now you know.
All right, this whole I'm a changed man and give me another chance theme that came up for Harrison Ford. In real life, I think it's an important theme that people need to be mindful of. Everybody should have another chance to change. Realize, though, when you are trying to change, that when we make decisions and we do things to people, we ultimately have to recognize that we have inflicted hurt and pain, and not expect that everybody's going to forgive us.
That's correct.
It just is what it is.
They're not.
Harrison Ford, I kind of felt like a lot of things he's doing was to rebuild his relationship with his daughter because of whatever happened prior to, just to proving I'm lovable. Love me.
I'm your dad.
I'm your dad. Love me.
So pick me. Choose me. Love me.
First of all, when that man was attacked during that press conference, she ain't called.
Not once.
Didn't write.
Not
she
once.
She didn't send a pigeon carrier with a message. You didn't even attempt to just check in.
No.
At all?
I think because she saw him next couple of days. Oh, he's fine.
He's okay.
He's okay.
He's all right. He had been trying to reach her, though. And the one time she answers the phone, she was so unbothered.
I'm surprised she answered the phone
I meant to call you after the attack.
That's what she said. I said, oh, wait. You didn't call him? This man got shot at and you didn't say nothing to him?
Yeah, Nothing?
You'll be okay. You'll be fine. But what about me?
Not a thing. I know you're mad. Again, I don't remember for what.
You wouldn't put that much energy if that was the energy you were getting back.
Correct.
Got it.
I would have quit. Little Harrison Ford got way more perseverance than I do, because I would have quit.
Yeah.
You don't answer my phone calls for a multitude of years, and then I almost took and died.
I am done. I don't deserve this. I really do not deserve this. I deserve somebody who gives a shit. Are you okay?
You're angry right now. Do you want to sing a song?
But I think there was no other reason for him to change except for his daughter.
Yeah, that was it.
That was the only.
That was it.
That was it. That was his only motivation. And then they showed her at the end again, dry. Hi, father. She was so dry.
Hey, Dad, we're both in jail. Good to see you here.
Yeah.
This was the only way I'd be able to see you.
First of all, that's when I wouldn't be visiting you. I would have visited you after the attack. I'm not visiting you in jail after you have torn up everything. Everything.
He did admit to everything at the end.
I appreciate
we didn't
that.
see it, but we heard them talk about it.
We didn't get the pleasure.
No.
You know what? The last thing that I did notice was at the end when Captain America Falcon, he went to visit Joaquin in the hospital, and they were having that conversation. And Joaquin was like, but you seem like you always have it together. You're so like courageous and all this other stuff. And he was like, that's because I have to. I have to. And I have to because there are a lot of other people that are depending on me that want a seat at the table. And there's a lot of pressure because I don't want to let them down.
Yeah.
That hit for me.
Okay.
It hit for me because he also realizes that this is probably the opportunity as a black man that's going to be in the Avengers.
Okay, true.
And if you mess this up,
that's a wrap.
It's a wrap for the majority of us.
Yeah.
I guess that is a lot of pressure.
It is a lot of pressure. You got to be on point at all times. Or if not, a lot of people's lives will be gone.
As a black woman.
Okay.
Yes.
That's you.
I don't know if you knew that. But as a black woman, that hits so home.
Yeah.
Having to be 10 times more.
You know what? Never mind.
A lot of what we do will be seen as the representation of the mass.
Correct.
And so if you go out here and you F it up, what that does to an entire group of individuals, that's a lot.
Yeah.
But I appreciate he actively accepts that call.
Yeah.
I appreciate him for that. That's why I'm conflicted about him.
Yeah.
Like I like him as a human being.
Correct.
I like his motivation. But I need you not to be human anymore.
You want him to take the serum. Now, what if he takes the serum and something crazy happens?
Oh, that's going to suck.
Okay.
Done.
Captain America, Falcon.
Calf.
Yeah. Calf. All right. Well, that's what we got here, ladies and gentlemen.
That's it.
So we're going to call it a day.
Yeah.
Until next time.
Okay.
Holler.
Bye.